Well, Brian, this is just one example of what these first responders are up against every single day, battling this pandemic and civil unrest across the nation, especially now during the Derek Chauvin trial in the spotlight. So I reached out to some of our top medical professionals in Metro Detroit to find what they're doing to help our first responders who are under tremendous stress. Ascension, Michigan is leading the charge by going to our local police and fire departments to screen for the killer that took out Officer Sicknick, but they are uncovering so much more. Novi police officer Tim Farrell has been suiting up in the blue for 31 years. For him, it's a calling, especially when someone's life is on the line.
We've had quite a few instances where there's been medical emergencies, car accidents, things like that. It's always the saddest thing.
Now, with the ongoing pandemic and rise in violent civil unrest across the nation, our men and women in blue and fire rescue are under more stress than ever before.
That stress can play a significant role in any person's health, and especially a police officer who may go to work every day wondering if he's going to come home alive.
According to online database Science Direct, 80% of first responders report dealing with traumatic events on the job, and nearly 15% suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Whether it's an emergency, big or small, your blood pressure and your heart rate can truly go through the roof. Do you feel that way?
Yes.
And that creates a perfect storm for the #1 killer of both men and women.
If you're vulnerable and you have high cholesterol and you're a smoker or something along those lines with risk factors, these arteries can go into spasm and can cause a heart attack.
That's why Ascension, Michigan has committed to screening 1,000 police officers and firefighters from Metro Detroit with their mobile heart unit, and they come directly to our first responders.
This is really our way for not just a health system, but the community to give back to a lot of these folks that put their lives on the line. I mean, they run toward the fire, not away from it.
This mobile unit screens for vascular disease, arteries, abdominal aortic aneurysm, even electrocardiograms. And for Officer Farrell, who had no idea he had a cancerous tumor the size of a baseball growing inside him, the screening was a wake-up call.
I had no symptoms, and fortunately, as a result of doing some preventative testing, they found that. And I hope that more people can take advantage of those types of tests.
From there, a CAT scan, MRI, then surgery to remove the tumor, called a GIST, a gastrointestinal stromal tumor.
This is really a cancer of the wall, of the material that holds that stomach wall together.
This was a life-changing event for him, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Dr. Jerome Seid is a medical oncologist for Ascension. He put Officer Farrell on a targeted oral chemotherapy, which is a once-a-day pill for 3 years to reduce the chance of recurrence.
The likelihood of him being cured is extremely high.
For Officer Farrell, who works sun up to sundown and risks his own life daily just by the profession he's chosen, the results of this simple screening just another reason to be grateful to see the sun rise.
Very blessed, very lucky, and I hope that more people can take advantage of those types of tests. If they have any problems brewing, that they can find it, help save their lives.
Blessed indeed, and blessed to have him in the community. Ascension is committed to doing 1,000 screenings like this for free. Pretty amazing, Brian.
I think impressive is an understatement, to say the least. Carolyn, how much are these screenings?
Well, they cost about $60, all paid for by Ascension, but the community can certainly donate to help our first responders. So go to our website, WXYZ.com, to find the link if you indeed want to donate.